All right, finally, for the fundamentals of using Mobile Sketch, I'm going to go over labeling and symbols. And so when you're in the field, it's a good idea to label your sketch accordingly. Obviously, there's the defaults for first floor, garage, open to below, but room labeling. And what I personally do, I do ingress and egress doors. And so what you do is these two icons here are to accomplish that. It doesn't matter how you do it. It's for labeling purposes. So if you do the stamp button, you have pictures. And so there are categories for appliances, autos, bathrooms, doors, etc. There's probably 100 different symbols you could put in here. You could put a pool in here. So if you know that many of the homes that you do have an Oasis pool, you can click this star and it turns yellow. And you might say, well, I also do a lot of this kind of pool. And obviously the pool doesn't have to be exactly. It's symbolic of what's there. So I mark those yellow. And the point is, you can go to favorites and it has all of your most commonly used symbols. So you don't have to keep searching for them every time. And so what I typically do is I'm going to do my entry door here. I'm going to do my door from the garage. I'm going to do the garage door. And you'll notice what I did is, let me show you real quick. You click where you want it. Now, you don't have to put it exactly, so I could put it here. And then since it's yellow, it means that it's ready to be placed. So I could move my finger to a white area of the screen, tap and hold, and now it's moving this area or this symbol. So I can move it to exactly where I want. I don't have to have my mouse on it. As you can see, I'm 3 inches away. And now I could adjust it to the approximate location where that symbol goes. I let go. It's still available to do that, but I click again outside, and now it's set. You could change this when you get back to your office on your desktop as well, but I'm just showing you how I do that. Another symbol I use all the time is sliding glass doors. So I have a 6-foot door, and let's say it goes right here. If I have a fancy house where I have 12-foot doors, it's easy to adjust because right here it shows the dimensions of that icon. It's 1/2 foot thick, 6 feet wide. That's default. So if it's a 9-foot or a 12-foot wall, since that's blue, whoops, I just messed that up. Let me select it again. Since it's blue, it's waiting for me to adjust that. I type 12, enter, and you can see it adjusted to 12 feet wide. So now I have a 12-foot wide door, if that's the case. You don't need to do this on a basic track home. You don't need to do this at all. I personally do it because I like to show ingress and egress to the house. Same goes with stairs. So if I know that the stairs are here, I don't have stairs. So I'm going to go to stairs, find the ones I like. I use that one a lot. I use that one a lot. And I use the straight one a lot. So now in my favorites, there they are. And I'm going to put a staircase here. And I'm going to put a staircase here as well. And don't worry about ANSI. That's something that I'm not teaching you here. The point is this is how to put the symbols in the report. Okay? So symbols is the first thing. The second thing is labeling. The way you do that is this price tag looking icon here. You click there. And now you have a list of the pre-programmed tags that you could have for the different labeling in here. So I always do entry. And then I start labeling all the rooms. And the same holds true for when you're labeling rooms also, when it comes to symbols and rooms. So if I want to do a nook, and I put it here, and I meant to put it here, you could see it's yellow, which means you could move it. So I would move it like this to where I want, let go, and now it's in that spot. All right, I'm back, and as you can see, everything is labeled, and you might see certain areas that look jumbled. So for instance, I have half bath here and first floor here. Just like with symbols and just like with labels, you could click on first floor and move it over here. You can move your second floor over here. So everything can be moved once it's placed. So don't worry about that. And again, that's how to label rooms, and that's how to add symbols to your sketch.